Yu Zhang praised the Zhao Liying as the #1 in acting at that time, text Yangcheng Evening News All Media reporter Li. On April 23, a netizen asked Yu Zhang in the comment section of Weibo, does Zhao Liying have a chance to win Magnolia this year? Her acting skills come first, there is no doubt about it. Yu Zhang and Zhao Liying have collaborated on works such as Speaking of Youth, Guang Suo Big Carton, Legend of Lu Xun, Guang Suo Chen Shiyuang, The Legend of the Contour Heroes and Song of the Great Man. The former also praised the latter many times. Zhao Liying was born in Langfang City, Hebei Province on October 16, 1987. She entered the showbiz through the Yahoo Star Search contest in 2006. In 2011, she was recognized by the audience for playing Kinger in the costume drama New My Fair Princess. 2013, gained more attention with the costume drama Legend of Lu Xun. Zhao Liying's representative works in recent years include 8,000 Bows of Flowers, Knowing Whether It Should Be Green, Fat, Red and Thin, Happiness to 10,000 People, Wind-Blowing Penelia and so on. Considered to be one of the representatives of the 85 flowers in the mainland entertainment industry, his works have been loved by many audiences and have been recognized by many awards. For more news, please pay attention to Yangcheng School of Acting. On May 1st, 18 movies will be crowded with people. Are you most looking forward to Wang Yibo or Zhang Yixing? Picture source at Vision China. Text Mirror Entertainment, author Half-T. After experiencing the freezing point of last year's schedule, this year's May 1st is extremely lively. Up to now, 18 films have been scheduled for May 1st. Not only did the number hit a record high on May 1st, but compared with previous large-scale schedules such as National Day and Spring Festival, the number of screenings on May 1st this year is also higher. Many films were squeezed to be released on May 1st, which also gave this year's box office more room for explosion. Maoyan Professional Edition data shows that as of now, the total box office of new film screenings and pre-sales on May 1st this year has exceeded 70 million. Among them, the pre-sale box office of King of the Sky starring Wang Yibo, Hu Jun, Zhou Duangao and others exceeded 45 million, temporarily ranking as the 51st film. The gap between the romance So Many Years, the comedy A Stranger Life and the disaster flick The Rescue hasn't widened yet. Fenyun, since it is the second day after its release on May 1st, the current pre-sale performance has not yet shown a clear advantage. But one thing is certain, judging from the number of stalls and publicity, there is a high probability that there will be a surprising box office curve on May 1st this year. The idols gather to release the breaking point first. Judging from the overall box office trend on May 1st in recent years, the scheduled box office has experienced a relatively large jump in 2019. At that time, the May 1st holiday was adjusted to 4 days for the first time. Coupled with the box office boost of Avengers 4 during the schedule, the box office potential on May 1st will be further released. However, in the following years, the film market was affected by force majeure, and the box office trend on May 1st showed unconventional fluctuations. Especially on May 1st, 2022, due to the withdrawal of many films, the scheduled box office sales were only 297 million, which was far lower than the same period in previous years. From this perspective, the longer holiday period did raise the box office ceiling on May 1st. At the same time, the return to normalization of the market has also given the industry high hopes for May 1st this year. Not only are multiple films released together, but in terms of the scale of the films, this year's release on May 1st can also be compared with previous year's National Day and even Spring Festival films. For example, King of the Sky is the hottest movie in the current schedule. It was scheduled for National Day last year. Specifically, the reason why King of the Sky is the most popular is that in addition to the film's first focus on the special theme of Air Force test pilots, Wang Yibo's performance in the film has also become one of the highlights of King of the Sky fermentation. So far, the film has generated more than 500 hot topics on Weibo, most of which are related to Wang Yibo. The film is currently leading the pre-sale box office, which also has a certain relationship with the film's fan attributes. Judging from the current fixed-file films, not only King of the Sky, many films on May 1st this year have idol artists participating. For example, in the comedy Unfamiliar Life, in addition to Qiao Shan, Ma Li, Cheng Yuan and other comedians, Fan Chengchen is also one of the leading actors in the film. In the romance film Say I Love You, Chen Viu, Zhao Ziyading, etc. are all on the starring list. Medium, Changsha Nightlife also has Zhang Yixing in it. Similarly, the traffic field driven by highly topical artists has also become the initial traffic pool for movie marketing early on. Not long ago, among the topics released by Changsha Nightlife, new film Changsha Talk Show attracted a lot of attention. Fan Cheng was in the marketing process of Life Strangers. Related topics were frequently searched on multiple platforms. Different themes, different selling points. As the popularity of the film continues to increase, the market attention of the May 1st file this year is also getting higher and higher. However, judging from the current movie information, most of the movies still show obvious differences in themes, and the themes of the scheduled movies cover a very wide range. As far as the current schedule characteristics of the film market are concerned, films with the main theme and realistic themes are still the most popular works in the big schedule. On May 1st this year, King of the Sky, The Prosecutor's Storm and Shocking Rescue are all movies with this theme. Among them, King of the Sky focuses on the reform of the Chinese military and the development of aviation weapons and equipment in the new era. Cutting-edge fighter jets such as the J-20 and J-16 all appear in the film, and real machine acting has also become a major selling point of the film. The director of this film, Liying, is one of the new directors supported by the Bad Monkey 72 transformation project. Most of his previous creative experience was related to Air Force equipment. Prosecution is the second part of Max Weifei's theme trilogy. The film is adapted from real cases, and the collision of Hong Kong film elements and realistic themes is more likely to generate new sparks. Shocking Rescue is a disaster film, focusing on the fire scene after the earthquake, but judging from market feedback, this type of film has shown a trend of aesthetic fatigue before, and the current market attention of the film is not as good as other films of the same period. Similar works. In addition, with the changes in the market environment and consumer sentiment, the demand for pure comedy movies in each period has become more and more prominent. At present, Stranger Life is the only movie featuring comedy elements on May 1st this year. The film is directed by comedy director Zhao Yixing. It brings together a number of comedians to perform a road farce. It is expected that the possibility of a breakthrough in the later stage will be greater. In addition, in order to meet the social needs of the schedule, romance films are also relatively promising types among the major schedules. Currently, there are 2 romance films So Many Years and Countdown to Say I Love You scheduled for May 1st this year. Among them, So Many Years was originally scheduled to be in the 520 file with a more suitable atmosphere, but it was later raised to May 1st. The film is adapted from August Chang'an's novel of the same name. It is the final chapter of the Zhenhua series. The topic of seniors that has attracted much attention is currently more discussed than in the same period of Say I Love You in the same period. However, the latter has added the fantasy element of time loop, and it also has its own differentiated advantages in the competition of similar works. Leading companies gather, and Tingduang Films may become the biggest winner. The differentiated layout of the film is to meet the content needs of more consumer groups in the schedule, showing the confidence to refresh the upper limit of the schedule on May 1st this year. Behind this, the presence of many leading companies in the industry, such as Guangguang, Wanda, China Film, and Bona, also reflects the expectations of the entire industry for May 1st this year. Judging from the current movie information, The King of the Firmament is controlled by Tingduang Films, which is Han Han's company. As the film with the highest ratings in the schedule, King of the Sky is backed by leading companies in the industry such as Alibaba Pictures, China Film, and Bona. In addition, it is worth noting that in the past 2 years, in addition to the layout of works directed by Han himself, Tingduang Films has also frequently cooperated with emerging directors. In 2021, the company participated in the production of Fame and became a dark horse at the box office. The director of the film, Liying, is a newcomer director, and this year's King of the Firmament is also a newcomer director. Moreover, Liying is also one of the artists under Wan Xianai. Wan Xianai was founded by Zhao Yixing, now left. Afterwards, the main controlling party of the film was also Tingduang Pictures, and the new company founded by Zhao Yixing broke out of its shell. Films is also one of the producers of the film. There are China Film, Hendian Film and Television, Tao Piao Piao, etc. From this point of view, Tingduang Films holds 2 popular films, King of the Sky and Stranger Life, and is very likely to become the biggest winner. File on May 1st this year. Behind other films in the schedule, Enlight Media is also worthy of attention. On May 1st this year, Enlight Pictures once again bet on the romance film So Many Years, and Wanda Films, which also entered the stage with the romance film Say I Love You, was full of reports. Previously, in 2021, The Light Royal Wedding broke through marketing and won the box office champion of the schedule, and the final box office fell to 789 million. However, in 2022, I Really Hate Long Distance Relationships, which was also laid out by Light, was overturned. Although affected by the epidemic, it is an indisputable fact that the word of mouth of the film has been sluggish. This year, the light will fight again on May 1st, and so many years continues to magnify the details of the film's reunion of sweet love. If the word of mouth of the film can support the box office after screening, it is also expected to replicate the trend of Your Wedding with a small box office. Overall, there will be more contestants on May 1st this year, with greater variables and more intense overall competition. But at the same time, it is also a high probability event that the scheduled box office will hit a new high. When multiple films are released at the same time, look forward to the film released on May 1st to achieve another success.